We are getting things booted up. You can collect platinum points. You what? Thanks for the heads up, I guess, Switch. I appreciate the reminder there. All right, so what? My hotkeys aren't working anymore. I'm so confused. I'm very confused. I don't even know what that means exactly. I'm sorry to say. I'm not 100% certain. Anyway, we just got finished opening up the special edition, which took forever to come in. So I'm so confused after that, honestly. What the heck those arts about the conduit were all about. Like, what the heck was going on with that? Because we never saw the conduit in Xenoblade 3. I found out that apparently in the final battle there against Zed, there's wait. Where am I? Oh, wait. We did like some quest over here? Wait. Oh yeah, and then I got beaten by that guy and stuff. It's all coming back to me now. It's all suddenly coming back to me. Anyway, apparently in the final battle against Zed in the freaking theater, the floor, like the seats on the outside, are kind of shaped like the conduit, with like the empty gap in the middle being conduit shaped. So apparently there's that, and it kind of shows that like the conduit isn't around anymore. Like there's an absence of it, and it's just like darkness in the space. That's the only like direct conduit thing that I saw in this, apart from, you know, I guess Noah's sword being very Monado-like, which would draw power from the conduit, but the conduit's gone. I'm so confused. I'm so very confused. Also, the camera is really distracting, I do have to say. Since we were, you know, unboxing that and doing that on the table here, I kind of put the Doki Cam on my monitor like that, and it's just sitting like that over my screen. And I think I gotta take it down from there because it is, I thought I could just deal with it, but it is hella distracting. So I'm just gonna like fold it up and put it on my desk. Is what I'm gonna do. There we go. Now I can see the full screen. It's not like it blocked much, but it was a little bit irksome. That's cool. That's pretty neat. What do we want to do now? I don't know. I said that I was gonna look up how to do like some of the specific hero quests that are classes that I want to use. And I didn't exactly do that. We can continue with calling 9 quests and work up towards Xeon's thingamabob. Is what we can do. Might be handy dandy. Actually, wait. No, I probably should commit to the classes that I'd really want to use. Because right around the corner is the first DLC releasing. You know, and the new hero and challenge mode and stuff there. And I'm probably going to want a spicy party for challenge mode. I can probably do the other classes later. So, in terms of an attacker that I for sure want to use, we could always go with like Kamaravi's class. That's pretty spicy, and since it's already like limit broken, and probably in Cursor is like the really cool crit thing. I assume you would just do quests around there though. Do I still? No, I don't still have a tab open for all the hero ascension quests. How about I look that up? Xenoblade Chronicles 3. All hero ascension quests. Let's see here. That's understandable there. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out, Imperial Jacket. I hope you have an awesome rest of the night here. Let's see here. So if I look up, what was her name again? Alexandria, I believe. Alexandria and Cursor. Yes, let's see here. So, Alexandria and Cursor. Let's see here. Is unlocked surprisingly early, considering how long it takes to get her. There are a few Colony Iota quests and Colony 30 quests, which you may have to complete to get this quest to appear, but it isn't clear. Simply reach Chapter 5 and you should be okay. If the hero quest isn't appearing, complete a few Colony Iota and Colony 30 quests to see if it helps. These include Chapter 3, Harvest Day, Finite Time, Enemies and Allies. Chapter 4, the Ouroboros Experiment. Let's see here. What quests have I done? Is there a Harvest Day? Not that I see here. Have I done a Harvest Day? Yes, I have. I've done Harvest Day. Finite Time. I have not done Finite Time. Do I have Finite Time? I do. Let's set that as active. Is what we shall do. Also, I'm just now realizing I did still have the tab open right next to my stream manager. I just made a whole new instance of it for no reason. Whoops. All right, we're doing Finite Time. Time decides to help procure some supplies to confirm the accuracy of Colony Iota's intel, though is decidedly unimpressed by Philly's attitude, whoever the heck Philly is. So, wait, what? Talk with the specified characters. Philly Philly? Hello? Apparently Tyon's unimpressed with your attitude. What do you have to say for yourself? Got something to say for yourself about this? Because that's not all that great if you're leaving Tyon unimpressed, you know? He's probably pretty impressed with most people. Actually, knowing him, he's probably not. I'm just going with the flow of whatever weird meme I'm talking about now. Whatever weird tangent I'm going on. Calling out puts a lot of energy into food and medical care. It was one of Dame Alex's initiatives. Very sensible. As staying fit and healthy is vital for keeping morale. I can't read today. I'm doing all I can to make sure our troops are in top condition. One of the lieutenant's many important duties. I just now realized, now that we're done with the thingamabob of opening up that collector's edition, I can turn the lights back on. I'm just now realizing. Whoops. The lights can go back on now that we don't have to worry about like green reflection onto the pages. Cozily. How do you get into bed at night? Probably pretty cozily. Colonies get destroyed once they reach gold rank? I can't believe it. I'm afraid it's true. Mortifying, isn't it? And we were already silver. One wrong move and we would have suffered the same fate. It's a spine-chilling thought, all right. Real spooky. Did I ever get a thing from you? Did I? I guess I did. I guess so. Now that wound up getting you on a spurt of keyboard shopping, yeah. I understand the car parts being expensive, as I very much felt with my my truck. It was just an 8-hour workday today trying to fix the brakes. We replaced the brake hose on the driver's front side, and we replaced the cylinder on the passenger's front side. Now we gotta do vice versa, and the rear cylinders. And, you know, figuring this out was, you know, basically like an 8-hour day, though I handed over the extra provisions, but you know, that was also going around getting stuff that was turned out that we were missing. The creeper that I had before, which was like this plastic one, it broke after the first use there, so I had to go out and get like a metal frame creeper is the case. So there was that. Hand over the extra provisions. Right, I think we're good here. Satisfied that we're as good as we are? Wait, satisfied that we're as good as we say now, Scruff? I have a name. Take care of the commander, Tyon. Afraid I won't be able to grace you with my presence anymore. Your time's up. I did think it was odd. It's not just about the time you've got left. You mean to leave, don't you? Eesh, you're just too perceptive, Commander. You got me. What? I hadn't heard anything about this. Yeah, I just made up my mind. Colony 4, I'm thinking. I hear it's full of drive and ambition. I want to see if I can make it there. So I'll have like a Kevis Dudo. An Angus Dudo living among a bunch of Kevis Dudos. Thanks for the inspiration, Mio. Is this such a good idea? If you leave now, it means goodbye once and for all. But if you're going to leave anyway... Look, calling Iota is fantastic, really. You value and reward hard work. But you know what? Maybe I'm the person who should judge the value of my life. Well, color me speechless. You'll be okay, Lexi. I know it'll be tough without me, but you'll survive. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Is that a weight off for you? Be honest now. I've always suspected, but now I know for certain. Our captain is an imbecile. Ouch, that cuts deep, man. Not that you're wrong. I'll take over your duties. Wow, just like self-appoint yourself. You go ahead and live out your days the way you want to. Keep smiling to the end. Yeah, I think I can manage that, mate. Well, I'm going to head off before things get depressing. Take care. Thank you, Philly, for everything. I guess I literally just needed to come here and talk and I would have wrapped up this quest. Guess I could have done that forever ago without realizing it. Well, hey, quest complete! Sweet! Finite time. Philly is headed out for new horizons to live life as he sees fit. Alexandra concealed her sadness as she bid him farewell.
doing.
Oh, so that's how they're doing. We updated the thingamabob. Oh, well, unfortunito there. I mean, when it comes to my truck specifically, brake fluid hasn't been in there for like a decent little while now. I mean, like old stuff, I guess, from way back. But just like, whoa, it's just been a smidge in there. Enough for us to know that it doesn't work all that well, but not enough to, you know, have it be very set, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how best to describe it, but either way, we've got things sorted. I'm gonna yoink this container. Is the case, yoink.
Let's just sneak a peek.
Let's sneak a peek. Yoink. Boobity bop. Yeah, I know that it's not gonna work. It's not like when they were empty is when we were testing to find out whether they worked or not, decide that they were broken. That's not that. I know. Harvest Day's voting is normally very impartial. We select deserving troops through a general survey of opinion. Except this time, Sequoia was the one who pushed for me. She won't come up and tell it to you directly, but she likes showering people with praise from afar. That's just the sort of person she is. She can be a bit stern sometimes, sure, but I actually really respect her.
Oh, so that's
I did not just put in an 8-hour workday fixing something that didn't need to be fixed. Thanks to your efforts, we're starting to see something of an evolution in the way people use the Collectopedia. We get the odd strange request, but feel free to keep using it as always. Naturally, the usual rewards are still on offer. Sweet. All that affinity and stuff. Doesn't seem like there's any quest around here right now. Doesn't seem like. So I'll just see what other things I need to do. Thorbin! It's Thorbin time! Olivia, Lord Imperio, Paraling, Rio, whatever the heck these all are. What are you mumbling there? Sounds like the names of some monsters. Verily, those are the names of the fiercest and most formidable fiends that roam with impunity somewhere within our world. If one were to fell them, they'd surely be known as the most formidable of Ionios. Perhaps you take the challenge. Are these like the super bosses, maybe?
We've made some new friends.
Maybe. Let's see here. Hold on. Let me check this this site. He's gonna say it's Thorbin time, and then he's gonna Thorb all over the place. So we did finite time. What about enemies and allies is here. So I'm gonna have to do that. And it looks like it specifically needs Alexandria in the party. And then the Ouroboros experiment. Do I have that? Have I done it? I should just like look here. I don't seem to have the Ouroboros experiment. Maybe I have to do this one first. Maybe that's all that's going on here, is I just need to first do enemies and allies. Go to Coloniota's storehouse. It seems that Alexandria wants to open up about colony affairs in the hope of gaining the party's trust. Okay, let's do that. And that is, oh, a decent smidge away, actually. A decent smidge away here. Whatever, I'm just gonna open the map like this so that it homes in on it. Oh, what? Where the heck? Where is this? Taurus Hollow. I guess it's just like a smaller map place that's a separate thingamabob. So what's closest to it then? Who knows in that case? Like, I can't even see where like the closest place that I can go is on the map, even though I have like the line that shows me like how to get to the place, I guess. I guess we'll just like very slowly run it, I suppose, is what'll be going on here. We've almost gotten them to 3 stars. So if I just generally eyeball it, so it's this way and down around here, this should put us closer, right? The map system of this game is not the best. Yeah, that put us real close. Cool. Yeah, it would have been neat if there was something that showed me that this was for sure the closest spot to go into this place that I haven't been before. But alas.
He looks angry. Is he angry?
Is he angry?
He's just not very expressive is all. Still cute though, just like an Arden.
Hi. Hi there. He real mad. Is he mad at us? Ryza, let's chat. You're scaring Senna. Sorry, not a talker. Oh, I see. Beware the monsters. Monsters? The storehouse is a little way out from here, so a little infestation is to be expected. It's hard to find, and the monsters save on guard duties. You could say they're the perfect anti-theft device. Risky business. Right, I see. Well, be careful. Ask Shell. And Dame Alex. Yes? Be nice. I'm nice. You don't have to tell me. Don't bother yourself with me. Come on then, let's get moving. We're off to see the wizard.
How they doing?
The wonderful Wizard of Oz. That's how they're doing. So we're gonna go to the hidden stash. So what exactly are we doing in this quest? These are some pretty high level caterpillars and stuff. I sure hope that it's not, but we shall see. Wow, some of these items are getting high up, aren't they?
I don't get how a guy can be so calm.
He's just mad chilling.
Be in his 10th term. And he'll be more
Yoink.
like an Arden by the day.
Rather rude. Is it rude to be saying that? I don't know. Yeah, interesting place you got here. Nice gamer crib, Ryza, or whatever the heck your name was. Whatever the heck was going on there. Zigzag on through here. So yeah, can't be a super long stream because we already did, you know, the unboxing of that, and I have uni tomorrow and it's starting to get late. But I'm also starting to feel like a decent bit sleepy just as is, because last night, well, yesterday, I was awake for about 20 hours, I believe. And then I probably only got like maybe 5 hours of sleep, something like that. So
Let's just sneak a peek.
I should probably get some decent sleep tonight. Is probably the case. So I will try to get some sleep at a timely hour. So this might be a stream of purely unboxing that, and then maybe just doing this set of quests, maybe the Ascension quest, and maybe that's it. You know, there's that. Yeah, I mean, one of the super time consuming things was just being stuck on one thing like that for a long time, but gotta do what you gotta do. All right, well, I yoinked the thingamabob. I still don't know what quest that's for. I'm still not quite certain. I guess we'll find out eventually. It'll be some super crazy quest at the end of the day. Hopefully it'll have like some sort of a tracker. Hopefully. And I think we used to, but haven't in a good while. This is the way we go. Golden beetroot. Yeah, a whole lot of sneaking caverns here. With a literal snake. Oh my, good old solid snake here. It'll be interesting getting to a Metal Gear 2 on the channel in the near future, probably like early November. So by the time this gets uploaded on YouTube, I should already have like a Metal Gear 2 playthrough done. Probably. Cadian Cliffside. I hear that it'll apparently be a whole lot better than Metal Gear 1 because I really didn't like Metal Gear 1 all that much. I guess that's what happens when you play a game from like 1987 though, where the games are made artificially harder and more convoluted than, you know, games nowadays because of the limited space, so they tried to increase playtime through that means, you know, is the case, you know. Yeah, that sounds like one of those situations where you just kind of do what you gotta do, you know.
I see our
Sounds like the case.
the storehouse.
That's a storehouse. That's our target.
Protected all the way down here.
Yoink. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty far to get to the storage, though. Not exactly the most convenient thing. So, this is the storehouse. Queen's flapping wings. All this stuff is yours. Yep, and we're not at full capacity. Let me introduce you. This is Shell, our storehouse manager extraordinaire. So, Shell, everything should be as previously discussed. As of now, our friends here are on resource distribution. Fine with me, it needs to be done. And the more surveillance, the better. Who's surveilling who? All of you surveilling me, of course. When you're living under the flame clock, your allies and enemies are clear. Whoever you can get the fire from is your enemy. Simple as that. But we can't live by those rules anymore. Enemies and allies. They change depending on you yourself. That's a difficulty, isn't it? Forcing conflict is just one effect of the flame clock. Couldn't we also say that the flame clocks controlled our behavior? That's it. The time's ripe for traitors to emerge, so it's dangerous for any one person to hold too much power. Do you doubt your own comrades that much? Of course I don't doubt them. I know they can get whatever job done. We're all pretty brilliant here. So, the only thing that counts is your eyes is ability. I started reading that as like your eyes ability. Let me ask you then, would you trust some researchers sat at their desk all day with some manual labor? Not in my field of work we don't, which is why we always have somebody whose job it is just to double check someone else's work, because in the field of research, you really don't want to be making mistakes in the data that you're entering, which is why we double check things. Would you put a soldier who couldn't pilot a bathtub in the cockpit of Elevenus? Personal skill is what counts in tactics. As long as you believe in that, that's enough. Does anyone disagree? Alexandria, she's a right pain, isn't she? Give it a rest, Shell. But I think it's a wise assessment. No one knows how things are going to change. Keep an eye on me or not. I'm with Dame Alex, that's all. You really care for Alexandria, don't you? I do, a lot. But I'm 10th term, not got much time left. And Dame Alex needs allies more than anything. Please be good to her. You shouldn't talk like that. About what time you have left. I suppose you're right. Didn't mean to talk for this long. Anyway, about Colony 4's resources. First, just gotta do this. Prick some blood. Supply distribution authorization granted. What was that? You've got access rights to the goods. You could think of it as unlocking a new function of the Collectopedia cards. You really packed it with features, didn't you? It's nice to see you surprised. This isn't surprise, it's shock. It's pretty user-friendly. Just name the commander of the colony you want to send to. Then just pick your supplies and done. But Colony 4's commander... No need to worry. It's all been arranged with Bolearis, the acting commander. You can use his name in this instance. It's easier to pick it up by doing, to be honest. Give it a go. Calling Iota goods. So we ship them off? I guess is what we do. I experienced something like that with tires being put on way too tight by a shop that when we tried to get it off ourselves, it just snapped off with my car once. How much of the situation have you relayed to the colony's troops? The council may have been defeated, but things are on a surprisingly even keel. Actually, considering the plan's level of secrecy, I thought it had made quite a stir, but Dame Alex doesn't roll like that. It doesn't matter what kind of set 2 she sees. I have no idea what that means. She just tells us to stick to our routines. Yes, thereby containing the panic with minimal interference. They must place a great deal of trust in her. I guess so. Use the Collectopedia card to send over supplies to Colony 4. So... hold on. Items, wait. Will that be in items then? Collectibles... I don't remember where the Collectopedia screen is. Wait, it's a tab in quests, right? So to send one to Colony 4. So... bam, Alessandra's thing there, I guess, is what we do. But yeah, and okie dokie, the Mythic, appreciate you stopping by and hanging out. Hope we have an awesome rest of the night there. So I did it. I guess I didn't do the specific one that they want me to, though. So Bolearis, then, needs to be the specific guy. Do I just have to, like, scan through until I find Bolearis? Right at the bottom, because of course he is. Not like right at the top or something like that. There we go. Keep Colony 4 stable. Sweet. Hi. Yep, everything went through no problem. You've got authority over about half of the resources in this room. How you divvy it up is absolutely up to you. We're trusting you to distribute it accordingly to the common good. The common what now? To each colony according to its need, innit? If we scratch their back, they'll scratch ours in the future. It's like an investment that'll pay dividends to us later.